Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Ghost dimension.
Hello, everybody.
Hello again.
Today, we've got a really special treat for all of you. As you all know, this beautiful young man, this side, I'm backwards, right? This beautiful man on the other side of me, he's been on a journey, and he was invited the beginning of last month. And I said by the end of February, first part of March, I asked him and invited him to come on and do some readings for you guys with me. So we're going to start right up, and I'm really happy you're here. I just love it, and I'm very excited about it. Can you tell? Can you tell, David? Can you tell? Oh, wait, no, it's YoYo.
YoYo, yes.
Okay, YoYo. All right.
I love the way you say that, Bear.
Yeah, I just, that came through my head the other day, and it's like, yep, that's what it's going to forever be. I do want to offer prayer to begin this session, so to speak, and we're going to sit here and take everybody's that I can do, or we can do, that I can see here, and get them so that everybody's read. But because there's so much chaos going on right now over in the Ukraine, and people from all over, including people in Russia that are trying to get out as well and protesting, and the whole world is kind of had enough. I think we all kind of reached the peak of, I'm just tired of all the crap that's going on in the world, and we're not going to stand for it. So with that said, I would like to offer prayer. So if everybody could just settle for a second. Okay, here we go. I call to the sacred winds to carry my words to the ancestors of the north, the south, the east, the west, above, below, and within. I call to the sacred winds to carry my words to the winged ones, the four-leggeds, the plant people, the crystal keepers, the angelic realm, to my brother Christ, to Mother Mary, and to Magdalene, and to all our ancestors in other realms that assist us. I ask that you bring healing amounts of energy to everyone that needs it today and moving forward. I also ask that you allow us to contain that healing energy within our souls so that we may use it as we see fit in the hours and days ahead. I ask you for infinite amounts of protection over those that need it, over YoYo and I, as we travel the realms to get the answers to the questions that people seek. We thank you for the many blessings that you've bestowed upon all of us to this day and beyond, and I honor you. Oh, all right, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, well, I got to put my glasses on because I'm blind as a bat without them. So
Likewise.
Okay, so the first person we're going to have is Finer's Asylum. And I'm going to leave this to you, YoYo. This is your first one tonight. You've got this.
Hi, Viner. Hope you can hear me very well. Okay. This is your card for tonight. And it is the Shaman. Now, the Shaman, from what we know, he is quite a powerful source in his community. And I believe that you've been through some trivia, and he's to say thing here to me that you have to trust in your soul, your angels, and your spirit guides, and they will guide you through your hard times. So you have to trust within your people who will guide you through any of your hard times that you are going through. I hope this has been okay for you. So that is your card for tonight. Sorry, it's only a short one I'm getting, but there you go.
Okay, that sounds good. I really like those cards too. Those are nice oracle cards. Okay, so let me add to the energy a little bit. See, you guys get a bonus tonight. Sometimes some of you are going to get 2 cards. All right, so let me do this one more time. And I have lit a candle, and actually YoYo has taken care of his space as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 is always why I pick, because it's a sacred number for me. That doesn't mean that everybody else has to pick 7. It's just something that I've been taught, and my grandfather teachings are 7, so 7's sacred. Okay, so for me, I have the bat. Okay, which kind of goes in play with what YoYo said about the shaman card. Okay, so it's about trusting. It's about trusting your other senses. Okay, because bats, they can't see. They're actually like me right now when I took my glasses off. They're blind as a bat. But they use their senses to fly, to eat, to protect, to keep their family together. And this is what's being told to you. Not only should you do what YoYo said about being able to listen and trust, this is a continued thing. Not only that, but you need to trust yourself, so that when your other senses come into play and you get that kind of like that spidey, tingly feeling, you need to trust that. So not only trusting others and the spiritual realm, you need to trust yourself. Don't second guess yourself, because you've got this, and you've also are being heard, like YoYo said as well, from the other realms. So they're there to assist you. So that's your card, and you got 2 cards tonight, which, you got that card still? You can hand it up so she can see it. Your card that you just gave?
Sorry.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
It was the
no,
shaman.
sorry.
Don't worry,
I
folks.
apologize.
We're still gonna, fix the kinks. He's just getting used to it, but that's okay. So it's the shaman and the bat, and that's an awesome, awesome sign for you. But just like I said, and YoYo said, make sure you trust yourself and your spirit family and Creator God in the realms, because they'll listen.
So there's this here.
There you go. That's your card. There you go. The shaman and the bat. Yay. Awesome. Okay, we hope that helps you a little bit. And I will say to our friend Dangerous Dave, we'll get to you, but we're going to get to you to the end, at the end, if that's okay with you. Well, it doesn't matter, but we will get to you at the end. But that's because you see YoYo very much. So we're going to just kind of get some other people in here too, okay? Hi, and hi to Dan. I see Dan's here. And Dan wants a card. So I will hand you over to YoYo. Dan the man wants a card.
Hello there, Dan. I don't know if you can hear me, but anyway, here we go. Nice to see you tonight, and I hope I will do this card well for you. Anyway, I'll pull this card for you now, and your card is tonight, Mother Earth Mother. Okay. Now, Earth Mother is like we have to. It's like when we do things, we have to look after the Mother Earth as well, and we have to allow ourselves as well to do the same thing, to be looked after and cherished, as well as yes, it's basically what it's saying here is that we have to look after ourselves and be kind to one another and respecting. And this, I'm sure, you will do. So this is your card basically tonight, from what I can get from it. As I say, I'm new to it, so hopefully this will resonate with what you hope for. So I wish you all the best for tonight. Thank you very much, Dan.
That's a nice card too. Earth Mother.
Yeah,
1,
exactly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And after that, I'm gonna in between here, I got a little story to talk to you about. It's kind of cute. All right. So what I'm getting with the Earth Mother is the lizard. Okay, which also brings about what David just said, as you need to be respectful of the earth, you need to blend with the earth, you need to be able to work with this. And for me, your soul is always very bright, Dan. And this is kind of about what the lizard about fitting in, making yourself conscious to choices that you make. So don't jump to them in a rash way. Think about what's involved with it and how it's all connected. And that's what the lizard shows, because the lizard blends. Okay, they can either be seen or they can blend. Also, the fact that when wrong choices are made for the lizard, the tail can come off, but it regrows and it regrows back stronger. So this is about all the stuff that you've been going through all your life to this point, and it's all made you stronger, and you're growing in really amazing, wonderful ways. So works again right away with what Yo-Yo said. So that's great, and I hope it resonates with you. Thanks, Dan. I have to tell you this. This is really funny. Everybody will get a little chuckle out of this. Okay, so when people say, and I know we might have talked about this too, sometimes we get signs, right? You get signs, don't you, Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes we don't pay attention to them, so they keep popping up, like till they're right in your face and can see. Well, over the past week, I've been seeing the double numbers and the triple numbers. So it's like 222, 111, 333, and so on and so on. And they keep popping up. And then I've also been drawn to the moon cycles. And it started actually last week when I was doing readings here. The moon, grandmother moon, kept coming up, and, re-energize your crystals and, whatever. And then I went over to my friend Carrie Greenaway, who does sales of crystals and stones. She's amazing. I love her. And she picks, I didn't know she was doing a live, and I got to her, and I think you went to that live too. All of a sudden I see a stone that she had, one of the ones that kind of looks at the pyramid on top, but it's long, and it had the moon cycles on it. So not only was I getting numbers all the time, I was getting the moon. So you all have this stuff happening to you in your life while you're walking through day to day. Pay attention to it, because it does mean something. It's not coincidence. There's never coincidence. How about you, David?
Exactly, yeah.
Things pop up sometimes and it's like, wow, where did that come from, right?
Yeah, quite often, actually, yes.
Okay. All right. So we have Karen here, Karen Miggle. She says hello to you. And she is asking for a card too.
Hello, Karen.
Karen. Yep. There we go.
Well,
I'm going to go down while you do this. I'm going to kind of go up so they
your
can
card, Karen, tonight, I don't know if you can see that, is the eagle, the bald eagle. Now, the bald eagle, as we know, is a very majestic creature. Very large as well. For stupid facts there. But anyway. So your card tonight is look at things from a different angle and fly higher, and the new possibilities will come your way. So you have to look beyond where you have been and fly much higher and spread those wings and fly. So this is, again, it's like a few cards have been tonight, short, but that is your card for tonight. So I thank you.
That's awesome. I love the eagle. The eagle, I don't even have to pull a card. I'll just continue.
I've held the bald eagle just a few months ago, and it was a beautiful experience.
Did you really? They're big. They're really heavy.
They're huge and heavy, but I loved it.
The people, well, we have them here. They fly, and in the spring, they come in from winter and from other areas to either find a mate, or they come back with their mate to nest because they stay together for life. And 2 years ago, we had ice out there, but it was starting to break up, but it was still really icy. So there's places of water and places of ice. And all these eagles. There was like 26 of them out on this ice floe in the
Mhm.
back of the house. And it was just amazing to watch them play and interact. But you really, like you said, they're big, they're amazing creatures. And we hold them within my culture very highly. They're highly regarded because we consider them the creature that can fly closest to Creator God. So it takes our messages up. It can help us to, like David said, for us to be able to see things from different perspectives. So whatever you've got going on right now, kind of just give way to what's going and know that they've got you and Creator God's got you in the realms, and just look at things from a little bit different perspective, and it will assist you. So thanks, Karen, for coming on. I really appreciate it, and I know YoYo does too. Okay, so let's see. Jennifer O'Donnell. Okay, yo, you want to do
Okay.
Jennifer O'Donnell? And you don't have to go away when I'm reading.
Sorry, I keep dropping the phone every so often. It's just hello, Jennifer. Good evening to you. Well, tonight your card is the wolf. Now we know this wolves are very much so to do with the pack, and they look after their family. And this is telling me that you need to do that as well. You need to look after yourself as well as looking after the family around you. You've whether it's been through your fault or some other things, it has been things you've been neglecting for some reason or somehow. But you have to take back in the power to deal with these things. So for tonight, that is your card. Again, sorry it's short, but as I'm just learning, I hope that resonates with you as well. Okay.
All right, so that's a beautiful card as well. And the wolf was my partner, and she's still working now from the other side. So it's wonderful energy to bring through. And the wolf is telling David exactly what's going on with you, and I will expound a little bit better. It's like a wolf that's dancing and kind of bouncing around you because it's walking with you, and it's also trying to teach you so that you don't have to relive experiences. Because sometimes, and we've all done it, we go through life and we have tasks to go through, or ordeals or bumps in the road, whatever you want to say, and we ignore them or we push them aside and move ahead without actually looking at what's going on. But I will tell you this for fact, is spirit will bring that back to you again because you did not do what you were supposed to do. And this is what I'm seeing as well as what David has, is you have to take care of yourself, your soul energy, and the people that you hold around yourself the closest in your sacred circle. Those are the most important people and things right now going on. Don't concern yourself with things that are outside of that, because you need to concentrate on what's going on within. And this wolf, I will tell you, they are teacher, they work with a pack, but they will also bite you in the butt if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, to kind of gently remind you that, wait a minute, you're going too fast down that lane, down that path. So it's all about taking care of yourself and those that you hold near and dear. So that's absolutely 100% hopefully resonating with you. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Okay, so let's see. I see Dawn. Hi, Dawn, but she's not asking. So, okay. Okay. There you go. Let's give Kay a card.
Hello, Kay. Hope you're well tonight. Anyway, I'll pull this card for you to see what it says. And your one tonight is this one. The Animal Guardian. If you can see that properly yet. Okay. Let's see what it has for you. This again seems to be all about trust. Trust the powerful animal spirit within to learn more about yourself and your talents. You're wasting a lot of talent here, and you need to basically learn and stop doing this and bring these talents to the surface and use them, like I have tonight, for instance. So that is your card for tonight.
Okay, and I'm not even going to pull a card because what I'm being shown was what YoYo's bringing up about, but I'm going to use Amelia tonight, which is my carnelian skull. And she was screaming it for me from the desktop here. And she's saying, yep, you had some bumps, you've had some pushes, you've had some have to take 3 steps backwards, but everything's for a reason. And I'm also getting that it's kind of like a cleansing for you. So it's like getting rid of things that you don't need anymore, or you don't have to have doubts about anymore, because you're this amazing soul that has this beautiful energy that you can use it to assist others. But before you do that, you need to help yourself and you need to connect with yourself. But trust your gifts. Really loud, trust your gifts. Okay, so that's what Amelia says, and YoYo has great insight as well. So I hope it resonates, Kay, and I hope you're feeling a lot better, because I know you were sick. Okay, that was really good. All right, so hey, here we got another one. You ready? Okay, here we got another one. It's
My goodness,
Debbie Horn, and she says, "Hi, Bear and David. I would love a reading, please." So I'm gonna dump downstairs again while you're up here showing your cards. I'll be right back, but I'm listening.
Well, okay. Well, here we go. This is your card for tonight. I hope you can see this. It is the broken arrow. I can hardly see it on the screen myself. But again, this is only a short and simple little message, really, is that let go of all the need to defend yourself and prepare for other offer of peace, and you will be safe. So you really have to let people again nurture that soul of yours, and to just let go with the flow. How can I say other than just as it says, be able to nurture yourself, be loved. And that is your card for tonight.
All right, that's some great feedback. I like that. That's kind of I think that's a place that the world is at right now. Everybody needs to take care of themselves a little better and step to the plate in different ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and the card that you got from me, Miss Debbie, is the beaver, which kind of goes hand in hand with what David's got going on. And the beaver's telling you to kind of take care of not only yourself but your family, but make sure your foundations are really strong, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of chaos, not only from the world but from people and situations that are kind of close to you and around you. Just don't put the energy into them. Put the energy into taking care of you, yours, and what's held sacred in that circle. All right, so that's your card today, and David's insight as well, and I hope it resonates with you. And if you guys hear Pip, she's like a screaming fool in the back of me. I'm sorry. Mango was scratching on his coconut a little bit ago too, but yeah, that's just our birds. Okay, and Lorraine Campoli McDonald. And my guess is because she's saying thank you, I know we didn't read, so you can pull a card for her first.
Sorry?
It's nice. We got a lot of people. It's cool.
Yeah, I think they're all on here tonight just so I can be tested.
No, it's not a test. It's just another part of your path.
I'm joking, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna downstairs.
And this is Lorraine, is it? Yes? Okie dokie. And your card tonight, if we can get hold of it, is the moon. Now, it's not showing me very much at the present moment, but let me give it a minute and we shall see. It says, sorry, my mic keeps touching here. I'm not getting very much for you tonight at all, to be honest, at the present moment. I'm sorry about that.
Nope, nothing to be sorry. That's just how things connect sometimes. And that's what I told YoYo earlier today. We don't worry or concern ourselves. They don't give you a message. They don't give you a message. So let's see if I can pick something up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is basically for YoYo. It's him learning how to express and connect with spirit in a way that he can assist people. So it's always a work in progress. Okay, so again, this card comes up today, which is the lizard. So that's the second time today in a well shuffled deck. So what I'm seeing for you is, and they literally show the lizard having the tail broken off, right? So it's already broken off before I'm even seeing it. So I feel that there's been a kind of something that has upset you that kind of you feel like it broke a piece of you. Whether it was a relationship that ended or something that just kind of, I keep feeling like it's like the storm coming in and it kind of just hit you. Okay, so with the lizard, it adapts. It's about adapting. It's about new growth for you. So again, whatever happened to you, definitely take your paces through it so that it's kind of like going through the process of going through grief. And I don't really feel that this is a death of a person like somebody dying, but it's kind of a death of something that was involved with your life at one point. Honor that, but also let it go, because you can't drag it forward. New things and new opportunities won't come into play for you, and the lizard's tail won't grow back unless you allow it. So allow your soul to heal, allow those energies to come in, and just be gentle with yourself, but then let it go. You release whatever you're carrying forward, because it's not going to do you any good. You can't go backwards. You can't change it. It happened. It's whatever. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you today, and that is the lizard. All right. Thank you, Miss Lorraine. All right, let's see. Cindy Pinkham is yelling hello to you, David. Why don't you?
Hi, Cindy.
Why don't you
Hope you're well tonight.
Yeah, pull her a card tonight, and then I'll pull a card for Sarah, who has 2 questions, but we don't answer the questions out here. We pull cards, and it either fits or it doesn't fit.
Okay, I'll pull one here for Cindy now, and it is the wise one. I don't know if you can see it fully. Just a second, sorry. The wise one. Now, what this is showing me is that you have to knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to your wisdom and insights from your elders. Now, I'm not sure what that is actually saying as such, but apart from the fact that it's saying to knuckle down. So this is going to be your card for tonight, and I hope it will be beneficial for you, and hopefully the next time we shall see how we go with that one. So I wish you well.
All right, so everybody's getting a double header, right? So let's see what I got for you tonight, Miss Cindy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And Pip and Mango are just screaming at everybody here. And your card tonight is the ant. Okay. And what they're showing me is this is going to be a time that you're coming into right now that's going to kind of evolve from all your hard work. So some of the things that you've got in place that you want to have happen or you want to possibly do, it feels like it's been a weight and you've been slowly pushing through it. As you can see, the ant, the size of the water droplet is like what, 4 times its size, 5 times its size. And sometimes life feels that way, but they're telling me to let you know that all this won't continue, but you're going to reach a point, and I want to say like the end of May, you're going to reach a point and there's going to be like push through and all that obstacle, it's going to be gone. And there's going to be a lot of really good positive things going on, but there's still probably a little bit more work that you're going to have to go through. So that's your card tonight, Miss Cindy, your double card tap. Thanks for listening and supporting David. It's going to be a fun journey to watch as he progresses. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We have Miss Sarah. So it's Sarah, and then the last name is Sara. So I'm hoping I'm saying it right. So David,
just going everywhere.
Huh?
I'll just have you a second. Just
okay.
Get out of my hand for a second.
That's okay. Do your thing. I'll pull her card first, okay? And then you just
I'll get this next one after.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Well, this card actually came up. This card actually came up today for the daily read, and this is White Sacred Sage. Sage is used to cleanse the energy around you, and right now I see that there's a lot of pressure, is what I'm getting. Not chaos. It's like a pressure. So people or the job or the people around you or situations around you are kind of causing you to stress a little bit, and it's putting a lot of pressure on things. So the white sage comes up because white sage, what it does is actually scientifically proven that it displaces negative energy and negative air. So this is what you need to do. Make sure you spread that space between you and whatever's causing you this stress, and know that it's okay to do so. A lot of times people feel a lot of guilt because they think that they have to be kind to people. Well, you don't have to be nasty to them, but you just need to step away from them. And what they're saying and what they're bringing about with you is not as important as what you need to do in order to move forward. And that's your card from me tonight, and that's Sage. Go ahead, David. YoYo.
Sorry about that. Now I have pulled the stag for you tonight. Can you see that? Yes? Okay. Now, what this is saying to me is that come alive and thrive. So you've obviously been feeling at a standstill, no energy possibly, or, that things have just at a dead end kind of thing. So stand in your own light and glorify with the grace of the majesty. So do this and you will come alive again. So that is your card for tonight.
All right. That's great. That's really good insight too. I want to take a minute, actually, and Margaret's going to be, she wants a card from us too. But I want to take a minute and let you know, and I really respect David here because, it's never really easy to walk this journey. I've been walking it many, many years, and he is embracing this new side or new part of him that's coming in. So I appreciate all of you coming in to support both of us, and that maybe we can all help you. Okay, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, David. Margaret.
Okay.
Crazy wee thing.
Crazy wee thing, Margaret. And good evening, Margaret, from the opposite side of the screen today. Hope you're well anyway. I will choose your card, and this is your card tonight. The snake. Now, we know is a very powerful creature within its own self. Now, what it's saying here for me to give to you is that it is saying, cast off the old, reveal your new true colours, your talents and gifts, and go to the world. Now, we do know that you already are very arts and crafty, so yes, go ahead and show the world all your talents. And that is your card tonight.
Okay, and I'm going to expand a little bit on David's. I'm not even going to pull it for you because the snake is very important. It's a very wonderful medicine to use, and I use it by medicine as that's what's helping you right now in this time and path moving forward. And the snake also brings about new growth, shedding skin to be able to grow and expand other areas of interest and kind of move into new opportunities for your life. So this is a really, okay, the word they're using is fertile time of your life right now, which means it's good to be able to look and see a lot of different things that are going to work with you and work for you and kind of benefit your life. It's all about that growth and moving forward through it. So awesome. See, David, see, your cards are even connecting with me. How about that? Love it. All right. Thank you. She changed it again. It's crazy wee Scottish lassie.
Yes, I know.
All right, so let's see. Mary Jo, hi, I see you. Dawn, I see you. Hi, Pamela, how are you? I'm just going to go down here. You know, there's so many things. It's just kind of crazy. Hang on, I'll find somebody here. Okay, Ghost Dimension. There you go, David. Great job, YoYo. And Cindy Pinkham, thanks for the super sticker. I'm sure Sean and Bex will make sure that goes on the wheel or whatever they're using. Here you go. Thank you, YoYo. Fantastic reading tonight for me, mate. And Dangerous Dave, thank you. He sent you a sticker as well. Thank you. And I'll make sure, you know, Sean's watching, I'm sure. I don't know if Bex is yet because I know she's doing the kids, taking care of the kids. Okay, let's see. Here, this is, oh, okay. Joe Mack would like a reading from you tonight.
Hello, Joe. Good evening to you. Hope you're well. Hope to see you well. And your card tonight is, I don't know if you can see that.
Yep.
The Guardian Angel.
Beautiful.
Now, we all know within ourselves that we all have had the experience of some people in our life who have passed on to the other world. Now, I don't know who this is, it's coming to me, but they are just saying this to me, that you have been blessed by whoever it is, and they are watching and guiding you in everything that you do. They are taking care and they are watching every single move, and they are telling you that you are doing an excellent job and to keep doing what you are doing. And that is your card for tonight.
Awesome. Okay. With what YoYo just brought up about, people need to realize that our spirit families, they really are there. I know a lot of people sometimes say, well, I don't believe it, or I can't see it, or I can't hear it, therefore I don't think it's real. Okay, well, there's other things in our lives that we believe in without actually seeing them or seeing it. Okay, so please know that your spirit family and your ancestors are there as well with all the other realms that come into play. So you have to remember to communicate. No, you don't have to stand out, make sure everybody hears you. You can do it in your head. Sometimes I talk when I'm walking, I talk to them in my house, I talk back to them, but you will get answers, and they do try to help us to be able to better our lives. Okay. So, I'm going to pull a card for you too, Joe Mack. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look what this card came up. David. It's the bear. No pun intended. I'm not going to kick your butt because it's the bear. Okay, so the bear comes up for you as well about same thing. What David had said was about your ancestors coming through and helping you, and you're to a point of endings. Well, endings also mean beginnings. So what they're trying to push you through is to be able to unload things that you've been carrying that kind of lay heavy on your heart, is what they're saying. You need to let that go. That doesn't mean you're forgetting people or that have passed or forgetting things that happened, but you're not going to allow it to affect and cripple you. And literally that's the word they're using right now, is don't let the past, no matter what it was, cripple you. Use it to propel you into that new section of your life, that new chapter that's coming up, so that you'll have all the opportunities there provided for you, and it'll just basically be your choice on what direction you want to take. But I am feeling a sense of like a break of past to what's coming in new, and you're the only one. We're the only ones as people. We all drive, you hear me say it all the time, drive our own bus. We're the ones that are in charge of our choices, nobody else. They may influence us if we allow it, but we still ultimately have free will and choice. So it's your choice to move forward. And just know that just because you do choose to move forward, it doesn't mean that the people that have passed or your ancestors or think they're going to forget you or not be there for you. It's just in a different way. So that also kind of connects with what David brought through for you. And I hope that it resonates for you. And have a great day. And thanks for stopping in. All right, so let's see. Okay, what's this? Do I want to ask? Oh, for Dave. Okay, Dave sent him pairs. I don't know what you guys do. I don't want to know what you do, because somebody I did see too wrote that they just finished having it's Panda, I think. Panda Feeds, right? Yeah, sorry we're late. We just had our pancakes. I don't want to know. I just don't even want to know. Just saying. Okay, and Mary Jo says, YoYo, nice to meet you. How about you pull a card for her?
For Mary Jo, yes.
Yep, Mary Jo.
Okay. Evening, Mary Jo. Hope you're well tonight. And I just pulled this card, the arrow. Now, the arrow is saying that you have to surround yourself with positive people and opportunities and experiences and environments. So I don't know what's happening at the moment for you, but it seems to be that you have to change your ways to make them more positive. Now you find yourself safe as well. Call on your angels and your guides and your ancestors, and they will bring you all the protection that you need to do this. And that is your card for tonight.
That's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right, Mary Jo, let's see what I got for you tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. We've got the turtle. Okay, so what I'm seeing with the turtle for you is it's actually kind of showing me the turtle kind of stuck in place, like it's trying to get to the water, but it's kind of stuck in the mud a little bit and trying to get itself out. So it's like a difficult point, or there's a difficult situation going on. And it's like you can tip it to your favor. Just don't allow yourself to get stuck in that muck. It's not your, okay, the words they're using, it's not your place to fix it. You're aware of it, you can listen, you can understand, but it's not your job. And this is what is kind of being told to me, is why you kind of feel like you're stuck in that place. You need to move forward, and in order to do so, you need to just let it go, because it's not your job. And they keep saying that, and they're like enunciating the words. It is not your job to fix it. Okay, so that's your card tonight, and I hope you like both of them. They kind of work together, though. I think that's really good, isn't it, David? I like the
Yeah,
way
it
it
does,
all works
actually.
together, right? Oh, here in Joe Mac, we just gave you cards, and you've been seeing the double numbers more lately. That's exactly what I've been saying. You know, David and I were talking a little bit ago, and I said all these numbers, they keep coming up for me. It's like 1 1 2 2 2 2 2, and it means you need to pay attention. And if they're a broad set of numbers like they've been for me, I have to look at the entire picture, but I'm being protected. And usually that's what those numbers are when they come in 2s and 3s or 4s and they're all the same that you keep seeing. It is really about your spirit family being there, listening to you, making sure they know you're okay, and being able to help you move forward. Okay, so see, we got ahead. I gave Cindy a card. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, Simon. I am sad. Just had a romantic disappointment. Okay, David. Simon Besant. I hope I said that right.
Uh-huh. Okay. What I'm saying here is the medicine guardian. Now, this is almost like taking, again, care of yourself, as well as putting a safeguard around you, I suppose. Where, as you have just said, that you had a bit of a time there. So, this is a thing that says, take your medicine and you will feel better. You will feel better. So this is what that is basically saying for me, for you tonight. Sorry, I'm not getting much more out of this one, but there you go.
All right, so let's see what I can add to that, Simon. Okay, first of all, as I'm shuffling these, I'm going to tell you the loves we have, even the loves we lose, we can feel sad about them. But if you really look at them, each one tells a story. Each one brings a little bit more out and adds to your story, adds to the person that you are. And I know I can look back at my relationships, not only my partner's relationships that I've had, and I'm 61. So, you know, there's been a couple. And it's also about job relationships. It's about friends relationships or things that you're doing or seeing. And it all is kind of worth it. It's sad that we lose it sometimes. And I lost my partner 2 years ago. It's sad that I don't have them physically here. Yes, absolutely 100%. But I also know that they're around and in a different form. They're in energy. And it is kind of like what we were just talking about, David, about sometimes even though you don't see it, you believe in it, you know, and like people believe in God. Okay, well, we don't see God, but we believe in it. People don't see prayer, but we say prayer and our prayers are answered many times, but it's not something we visually see. So I am sorry that you had a romantic disappointment, but at the same time, it gave you and fed you richness to be able to enjoy while you had that person in your life. And I think that's what people miss. And maybe it's because I'm old now or older now that I see that. I don't really regret anybody that's ever been in my life because they've helped form and make me who I am today. And that's kind of what I think is kind of, you know, recognize and honor. I'm counting wrong. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Honor that relationship and that grief process of, you know, change is always occurring. So it's going to be different for you. Honor it, but also remember the good parts of it, and you'll get through it okay. And new things will come in. Okay. So, and this here is the beaver that came up for me. And it kind of goes in line with what YoYo just said about, you know, your medicine, use your medicine, help feed your soul. And the beaver actually is showing you need to patch up things. Like they're literally showing them in the nest, which If you ever watched beavers, they're amazing. Have you ever watched their nesting, David? How they nest? They nest under the water, and they make
Yes.
dens. And I go in, and they've fed the DNR, the Department of Natural Resources, have shoved camera tubes down them so you can see. They're all dry inside this, and I'm like, how are they even doing this? And they have their babies, their kits in there with them, and it's quite elaborate. Okay. So once we have those foundations, and I consider our foundations as human being like from when we were born, the nurturing part, our families, sometimes families aren't good. Sometimes families are wonderful, but you have to go in right now and kind of put that salve on or remud the inside of that foundation so that you can, again, move forward. And, like I said, honor it, but also let it go as a good thing that you had in your life at one point where it was positive growth, and it helps you to know. Okay, sometimes relationships are meant to happen in a blink, and sometimes they're meant to last lifetimes, and I do mean lifetimes, like multiple times. And I believe in our soul families as being, we've traveled through time, which does not exist on the other side, but we've come back as human, and we usually stay in that family pack. That's why when I talk to YoYo, David, I feel he's part of my soul family. I felt an instant connection with this young man. He's an amazing soul who I absolutely adore, but I've known him. My soul has known him for time. So, that's also what you've got to look for. So, and I'm sorry, and I understand why you're sad. I get that. But take time to heal yourself. Take that medicine, like David said, and help that. And just remember that the good things that you had while you had it. Okay. All right. Now I got to put my glasses back on. I should just let you read it. I'm telling you, next time you come on, you're going to do this. All right. Let's see. Here we go. I am going down. Okay. Oh, we were just in the beginnings. There's lots more here. Hang on. Some of them are repeating from when they were back. Jennifer O'Donnell. Yeah, no, we read for Jennifer O'Donnell. Okay, hang on. Pamela Crawford. Saying hi to everybody, and let's do her a read. You ready? Pamela Crawford.
Not hearing you very well there. You're breaking up again, that sort of.
Pamela Crawford.
Yeah. Okay, Pamela. I hope you can hear me. I have pulled this card here for you tonight. That one there. And it is the Great Teacher. Now, what I'm getting from this is that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. And learn from your current experiences and then share with others, and let them teach their friends and so on, and their people. So this is your card for tonight.
All right. Let's see what I can pull for Pamela. Hey, all the feedback is everybody's enjoying it, David. So that's good. And Pixie Long, she found her phone. She left her phone at work yesterday. I called her and I texted her daughter and I said, give me her phone number, because she didn't have a phone and wouldn't have it all night. I said, give me your phone number. I'll leave a bunch of messages on her phone for her. So she'll have like 100 in the morning. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You stay right where you are, David. Okay, so Pamela, I got this one for you, and this is the polar bear. Okay, and for you, the polar bear is coming through really strong, and this is about moving confidently through your life and being able to adapt to different challenges. This is what it keeps showing me, is you've had all these different paths that you've had to go, and you'd think you were on the right way, and next thing you know, like the polar bears, the ice is gone and they've got young ones and they're not sure how to move forward. But what's been happening over the several past years is they're learning to adapt. They're actually coming into where the grizzly bears are now, and they are cohabitating with the grizzlies, and there's a new species of bear that's coming out. They've crossed, which everybody thought would never happen because the grizzly is the biggest bear in the like lower states, and the polar bear is really big and vicious as well, and they thought they would never come together. So this is actually about you blending and taking all those changes that you've made in your life, or those changes in those walks and those paths that you went on, and you didn't quite get to where you wanted to be, or you didn't have happen what you wanted to be. Just remember, stay fluid, stay adaptable, stay ready for changes, because as long as you do, it's going to continue to be positive, and you're going to make more room for other stuff. So that's awesome. All right, so let's see what else we got. Okay, here you go. Here's some responses I want you to see. Okay, Jennifer O'Donnell, yes, and thank you, Baron David. Okay, oh, Dan's got a cold. Okay, who's this? Oh, we gave Mary Jo a card, so that was like, we're like, and there you go. Sean and Bex love it. Okay, let's see. I gotta scroll before it leaves. Okay, and here's from Kay. I love that. Thank you so much, both of you. Amelia is also the name of her daughter. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Teresa Harvey, how are you? We did not do one for Teresa Harvey, so you get to go first, sir. Go ahead.
Okay.
Teresa Harvey.
My time to shine again.
Yep. Well, we got to talk and kind of, in between.
Right. Well, I have pulled this one for you, Teresa. The Elder card. Now, what that is saying for me to give to you is that move beyond your limitations that have been set for you and by your family, and to go past and present, sorry, and then also know that your energy of your spirit is more powerful than the generaries and behavioral patterns. So that is your card for tonight.
All right, let me see what I can pull for her here. And by the way, Chicago, I call her Chicago. Chicago said she loves Pippa Mango. Yeah, they're really quiet today. I don't know. I don't trust him when he's quiet, but he's settling in now. He's been here since this past July, so he's getting used to me. He comes out and does stuff. Actually, Pip's becoming more active outside the cage now, which is interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so Miss Harvey, Teresa Harvey, you got the possum, okay? And I'm being told that actually it's really funny because this happened, David. I was listening to you, but I wasn't hearing you in my head. Like, you know how you can like think of different things and be in different places. So I don't know what you just told her, but what I'm getting here with the possum, okay, is the possum is an interesting creature. Until I really had like moved to where I am here right now, I knew about them, but I didn't know as much as I do now. They're actually very lovely creatures. They like attention, not people going at them. People have this wrong idea of them. When you see them and they're hissing and spitting, it's because they feel threatened or they're cornered. But honestly, they are an amazing little creature. They take care of things that we need taken care of. They get rid of bugs. They get rid of things that affect our trees and our plants outside. They only live 2 to 3 years. When my dog was still alive, he used to sit outside with our cats, and the possum would come right down the tree and sit with the dog and the cats. And then at one point in time, one of the cats was out really late, and I heard the banging on the door that he wanted to come back in. And they don't go out anymore because they're old. But I went to the door and I let him in and I didn't turn the hall light on. And I felt two furry things go across my feet. And the possum, she just walked into the house like, hello. She wasn't upset. She wasn't anything. So this is about, okay, yep. For you, it's about how useful you are. I feel like you're really judging yourself, and we are always our hardest critics. I mean, we always look at ourselves, and you always think, God, I'm not good enough. I'm not doing it right. We're not, whatever. You always think worse of yourself. And this is about letting your true self kind of come out. Okay, you shouldn't make yourself or allow yourself to get into the positions where you're feeling like you're cornered with decisions. Just be yourself. And that's good enough. And that's what this card is showing me to tell you today. And I hope it resonates with you. And what David said resonates with you. And I know I'm probably confusing everybody because I'm going between YoYo and David, but hey. All right. So let's see. We got them. Oh, here you go. Lynn.
Well then, now let's see what I can get for you. And this one is the Shield Maiden. You can see that with my camera, the Shield Maiden. Now this, to me, is saying that you have to have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. So there's something that is happening or happened that hasn't been planned out before. It has to be rethought of, and a full plan has to go in place before these things can move forward. And
Okay.
that's a simple message, but that's your card for tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know. David, although he's in the studio, he's not able to see what I put up on the screen. I don't think he is anyway, to be able to read it. So this kind of fits in with what you're asking right now. David, what she said was, could I have a card, a close friend who just passed? It involves that, okay? So one of the things, and she said that she feels that they're trying to reach her and she's not catching it, but she can feel the energy around her, okay? So I was told, no card, to pick up Henry, okay? And what Henry's telling me is, what it is there's it's exactly kind of what, David, what you said about, not being able to get past something. So what I'm being shown is, although you want to hear from this person, it's kind of also, you've kind of put a box around yourself as, and I don't want to say fear, because you want to hear them, but you're also scared of hearing them, or you're scared of missing them, or you're, like missing what they're saying. You just have to relax and take it as it comes. Okay. A lot of times if we have an idea in our head or an expectation in our head, that's how we keep thinking things are going to happen and continue. And that's how we think they're going to happen. And that's not always the way it is. So what I'm guided to tell you right now with Henry is to kind of take a breath, okay, and relax. This person, when they come through, it'll be the right time and it'll be the perfect time that is for you. You can also do things like set it up, like when you go to bed at night, say a prayer or ask the universe or speak to your friend and say, please come to me in my dreams. If there's a message there for you, you will receive it, but you have to be open to receiving it. And I still feel like a little bit scared and a little bit fearful. And I don't know if it's because you feel you're missing them or missing the message, or that you're kind of, even though you want the message, you're not sure what it's going to be. So just relax and take a breath. It might not happen overnight, but it will occur in the right time. Spirit's really kind of crazy. It works different with everybody. David will read with the way he reads. It'll be different from the way I read. He'll receive spirit in a different way than I can receive spirit. Everybody's a little bit different. And you need to learn that there are messages for us and they are given to us. We just have to pay attention to them and allow them to happen. All right, so you ready? Let's see what we can find. What else we can find? Okay, I'm going down. Oh, boop, boop, boop. There are a lot of people here. Oh, okay. I can do this. We can do this. Mo wants a card. Mary Jo, who we just read for a little bit ago, her partner wants a card. So you can start. Mo.
Okay, dokie. Hello there, Mo. Now, I have just pulled you a card here, and it is the She-Wolf. Now, She-Wolf is telling me here that you have to let your wild side out and learn to live and unleash the talents that you have again and your desires. Quite so much other cards that we have had tonight, but yes, this is your card for tonight that you have to unleash your hidden talents.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This has like really works with what David said, and it's about the butterfly comes out for you, and it's about coming out of that cocoon. You're into, we go through cycles, and sometimes this card will come through and it'll show me at different points of the cycle, but you're at this point of the cycle that you should be just flying all around and doing what you're supposed to do. It's like a carefree feeling, but you need to allow it. It's almost like you're stifling yourself. Oh, by not wanting to take that risk to show this side of yourself. So whether it's a creative side or something different, but you need to kind of be okay with who you are so that you can pull this stuff out and you can kind of experience all this new stuff. So that actually makes perfect sense, David. And this is your card, Mo, that I pulled out, and I hope you resonate with both those cards. All right. Yeah, see, Linda said, thank you. It's a feeling I can't shake. And it's like, yeah, you just have to it's David, when you connect with spirit, or I know you feel things around you. How do you feel when they connect?
Because it's hard to say that I have been getting like mixed messages sometimes, and they're not always clear. But yes, it's a nice feeling in a lot of ways to have these messages coming through sometimes. Sometimes it's also very strange.
Yeah, it does. It can give you a different vibration. And me doing it, as long as I've done it, there's different vibrations for different spirits that come through. The angels, or what I don't like to use labels. It's kind of what I call the divine. People put labels and they call them angels. So they're at a different pitch for me. Like I feel and hear their energy, and it literally will make the hair stand up on me, but not because it's bad, but it's because they've got so much energy with them. So everybody deals with things and hearing spirit and being able to recognize when they're there in different ways. So try to just release the expectations and allow it to happen, because it'll be positive. And if you don't invite, that's another thing. Somebody brought up to me too a couple of weeks ago, David, about dark energy. You don't want to invite that in. Of course not. When we do reads, we do prayer, we smudge, we cleanse. You don't invite the negative in. If you invite the negative in, or I've had some people that have very negative attitudes. Everything about them, they're crabbing about and bitching about, is negative, right? Instead of looking at the blessings that are in our lives. And sure, it's easy to pick up the crap and look at stuff that, oh, this isn't good or that isn't good, but it's so much easier to discount your blessings and then push that negative aside.
That's why I asked you earlier on if there was anything I needed to do, like a candle, like you do.
And it is, and that's another thing too. And I know there's a lot of people that come here. Our Ghost Dimension family is huge, and they're all starting to learn to do different things and bring. It's all a journey, so it's not going to be exactly the same. We can give you our experiences, but you take what you can from everybody, like what resonates with you, Doesn't mean David has to do like I do or I have to do like David does, but it means that it resonates and we can pull things out that are important and we can relate how to feel them or sense them in positives. Okay, enough me yakking. Hang on. Okay, here's another one. Paula Donaghy. She's got green hearts, so I'm imagining that's Irish. Donaghy.
Sounds
Okay.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you can pull for her.
Okie dokie. Oh, there. I have pulled this card for you tonight, and it is the Fire Guardian. Now, what I'm getting from this is connect with your destinies and desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. And that is actually all I'm getting. But so that is me saying that you have to go with whatever your desires are, because it will lead to something that is, or could be, something very beautiful. And that is the message I have for you tonight.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, well, see, I shuffled the card and it came up again. How? That's like 3 cards that did this tonight. All right, 72 cards in the deck. You shuffle them, you think there'd be something different, but no. The possum came up for you right now. Okay, I gotta take a drink of water. Hang on. Okay, so the possum's coming into play for you about being more playful, about being more open with your circle, with your sacred circle, with the people that are in there. But you'll know by able to sense the energy that's around you if something isn't right or a person isn't being truthful is what's coming through for me. Like you're wondering and you're like, wow, really? I wonder if they're really telling me the truth. So this is an example of being protective of yourself, but learning to be playful as well when the time dictates it, if that makes sense. So they're telling you to kind of walk the balance. You need to walk the balance so that you see what's on the negative side and you see what's on the positive side. And without one, we can't have the other. So they want you to kind of walk more in knowing both those sides. So be playful, but also watch and be protective as you need to be at this time. And I actually see this like they're literally drawing me a circle and they're giving me the number 14 and they're like circling it in red, thick marker. So whatever the number 14 means for you, whether it's a date or a lucky number, whatever, 14 is important in the next, say, month and a half for you. Okay, so that's where we are at. And Chicago sent a sticker, David, and a lot of other people as well. I've kind of can't even find them all. So thank you. And I know Sean and Bex are keeping track of those. So thank you very much. So David, you know, we've been on here. Holy crow. We've been on here a little more than an hour, almost an hour and a half. So how does that feel?
That was very good, I think, yes. I hope it was good for everybody else.
But you know what? And this is something I told him prior to coming on and doing this. The messages aren't for us. So whether they make sense to us doesn't really matter. I told him if somebody shows you in your head a McDonald's cheeseburger, that's the message. You know, we're not here to judge it. We're here to give it to the people so that they can use it as they see fit and positives in their life. So I thank you for doing this. I'm so proud of you that you've come on and you agreed to come on and try this. And I would like to do this once a month for you whenever you want. We'll schedule it and I'll help you with this journey.
As we said, we can go for once a month, and the more I get practice with it, the more I can do eventually. We'll see how it goes.
Well, I think it'll be fun and it's going to be a good journey for you. And for now, I want to tell everybody who tuned in, thank you so much to tuning in to both of us here tonight. And we love our Ghost Dimension family and everybody else. And thank you. David, you want to say anything before we end the show?
I just want to wish you all a pleasant evening, and we shall see you again probably tomorrow on Ghost Dimension. And I want to thank you all for listening and tuning in to my insights tonight. And hopefully they were goodies for you tonight. And thank you.
All right. All right, guys. See you next week. Bye. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk. And let's see you all very soon.